we journey to the wintertime backcountry of northeastern Minnesota. The sleds are packed, and the dog team is ready to go. The team sets off, following a trail into the vast and rugged Boundary Waters Canoe Wilderness. Steve Eisenmenger is a dog sled guide.
We go from lake to lake through pretty rolling terrain, real rocky. We're right on the bottom part of the Canadian Shield, and we're right down to bedrock here.
On by, Dakota, on by.
Breathtaking.
On by.
To me, the lakes are just spectacular, and you know, it's kind of extreme, just beauty.
Good dogs, on by. On by.
A 2-hour dog sled trip brings the team to the shores of White Iron Lake. Here, just 12 miles south of the Canadian border, is Wintergreen Dogsled Lodge.
Beyond here, it's just woods, right up into the Trans-Canadian Highway. So it has a very frontier feeling to it.
For 25 years, Paul Shirkey and his family have been offering guests recreational dog sled adventures at Wintergreen Lodge.
A lot of folks that grew up reading Robert Service or Jack London that always were enchanted with the stories of the Yukon and the life of traveling by a dog team, and have a chance to get a little taste of that right here. And they do. They come by the hundreds every winter.
At Wintergreen, Paul and his family have worked hard to balance a back-to-nature experience with modern comfort.
Sort of evolved over the years from some fairly frontier roots. But now here we are with satellite internet hookup and connections to the real world. Still no TV, probably never will be. No interest in that. Otherwise, we've got all the modern amenities here to make it work.
The lodge has 5 private lakeshore bedrooms. In the fireside dining and lounge area, guests dine on gourmet cuisine.
People can enjoy the inspiration of a dog sledding day in the beautiful woods and then come back around the fireplace in the evening.
I like nature and being out in the cold and adventure and, you know, fun and good yummy food at the end of the day.
The great thing about the dogs too is, you know, they're not snowmobiles with fur. They're all very unique individuals with odd little quirks and foibles.
They love to pull. They're born to pull. They're ready to pull all through the day into the afternoon, and if you let them into the night. This is what they live for.
To ride, guests need no experience with sleds or with winter conditions.
We have a lot of people, like the guys from Israel. We had a couple from Hawaii one time had never seen snow in their life.
We had people actually in their 90s on trips with us, and they've done just great.
This entire contraption is called the gang line, and that is because the entire gang of dogs get hooked up to the gang line.
We went through an orientation, kind of, I guess, dog sledding 101, if you will.
Also a safety line that goes to the gang line.
How to maneuver and handle the sled, how to harness and unharness the dogs.
Now we're gonna bring Gus into play.
Yes, you. Hey, Gus. It's pretty simple to just say hike, and off they go. And you just hang on and take the ride.
Dog sledding may be easy to learn.
Once they get going and they get the feel of it, they really take to it. They really like it. They connect with the dogs, and it's really a neat experience to see that happen.
By focusing on recreational dog sledding, Wintergreen Lodge can tailor its adventures to every level of experience, starting at the beginner's level.
First step would be a lodge-to-lodge trip. So you stay in a warm bed in a comfortable lodge and have a gourmet meal prepared by our French wonderful chef Bernard. And a lot of people really like that as kind of the I want to try this out step.
The lodge even offers a package for advanced dog sledders.
The advanced camping trips get you pretty far into the wilderness in the wintertime where there's no tracks or trails. You have to break your own trail.
For most folks, just being out here does feel like a million miles away from anywhere, and I think it's part of the fun. They can just shed all the frustrations and anxieties of the workaday world and come out here and just be in the winter woods.
takes you away from everything else. I just don't think about any troubles, any cares. You're out there with the dogs and nature, and it's just an amazing, exhilarating feeling.
This was absolutely amazing, and for somebody to take two fairly seasoned outdoors people and really impress us, wow. I'm impressed.